Hi, my name is Dawn Brunke. I'm going to be reading chapter 16 from my book, Talks with Bob, A True Story of Love, Death, and Life in the Afterlife. This is from book two, Beyond Grief. This is an interesting chapter. Well, I actually think all the chapters are interesting, but this one is particularly so because it looks at different frames of reality, alternate realities, and how we move from one to another, one frame to another. And it just seems like a timely chapter to read right now, given what's going on in the world. And what may be going on with you. It's definitely going on with me, moving between different realities or different alternate perspectives, let's say, of reality. So, okay, I'm not going to over-explain. Chapter 16, The Terrible, Beautiful Tango. I wake from a long, rambling dream in which I visit Amy, my longtime massage therapist and friend. Her house is being remodeled. Like the dream, the rooms are rambling, spread out in unusual, irregular ways. Each is tastefully decorated, organic, natural, as if shaped by a sensitive artist. I have tea with Amy in a big room with a huge window that overlooks a lake. All the wall hangings and paintings and art objects are unique and richly detailed, and I feel I could lose myself in any one of them. I take photos for Bob, thinking he'd love to see this house. On waking, I realize that Bob is still alive, in the dream, of course. Yet I also strongly sense there is a room, another life or dimension in which he really is still alive. You're playing with frames, he tells me later in the living room. You're exploring a set of frames that reveal alternate lives and realities. In that frame, I am alive, and together we admire how people create artistic spaces for their homes. If you ask me what the dream means, I would remind you that life is more flexible and fluid than you imagine. We are together, and we're not together. In some worlds, we never even met. All these are possible. I'm not an expert. I don't have the bandwidth here to know all this, so I'm just sharing what I learned. But I know you know about alternate realities in which the same characters or people are present and act in different ways. Not act from a sense of pretending, but they create their actions from thoughts and feelings in different ways from the you in your here and now. You can imagine a different kind of house, holding all of the frames of your various lives, all going on at the same time as yours. And in most of those, we know each other and have a daughter, but not all. In some, we are related in different ways. I can appreciate that as concept, I say, but who's the inner me in all those lives? Can I shift round from one to another? Are we like clones of a central one? I don't get this. Part of you is resistant, he says. It's a different way of understanding life than you're used to, and it upsets your perspective. But yes, the answer is that all of those selves are different facets of you, and you all have a lot in common. If you want to meet those selves, to travel in and out of their lives, you can. That's a different journey than the one we're doing, but you can do that if you want, and there are lots of beings who are willing to help you with that. It's a lot for you, I know. And I think it's best we finish our story first. I'm just saying this as a footnote if you want to explore later, okay? Yes, okay, I say. I'm a little stubborn these days, so connected to you and not wanting to let go of that, but also wanting to move into something new. Oh, I just realized something else about Amy. Yesterday I was getting a massage and Amy was working on my hips. She was focused deep in the sacral area where it joins the hip. While working on the left side, she said the energy felt like when Lucy first visits Narnia, when she walks into the snowy mist and meets the faun, Mr. Tumnus. What does that mean? She asked me. It was unusual for her to see this type of imagery, but because we have worked together so long, she felt I'd understand. And I did. I could feel that bit of fear that Lucy must have felt when she moves past the warm clothes and safety of the wardrobe into the snow and mist of Narnia. She sees the lamp and meets the fawn. It becomes a bit exciting then because she knows she is onto a big adventure, something new, with a big important message for her. On the other side, on my right hip, Amy felt resistance, a sense of, no, I don't want to go. I want to stay here. As if Lucy chose not to move on. And I think both of those holds in my hips, since they are parts of me, are both emotions being present in me right now. Maybe that's why I feel anxious at times, not wanting to let go of home, not wanting to leave the wardrobe and the warm clothes and comfort, but also the excitement of moving into a new realm. One hip is ready to go and the other is not, holding back, sad and stubborn. Many spirit people feel something like that when they first arrive, he tells me. Just as some humans feel that when a loved one leaves. You're feeling, yes, but the dance of one hip wanting to go one way and the other holding back. It may take time. You're doing a lot of work, sweetie. A lot of processing, as you call it, a lot of exploration. You were thinking this morning how walls are bridges. That if you can flatten your walls, you'll see they are the foundation of bridges. And that's a clue for you. It's like how I showed you my fall in death, how I was upright and hit the invisible wall, and then the wall became the floor, which is to say the foundation to moving onward, a bridge of sorts. We're both working on building bridges. Even before this happened, you were working on building bridges in dreams, remember? I had a series of dreams with Australian Aboriginal dreamers, and one time I brought a polar bear with me. We had an idea to build a bridge of dreaming between these two realms of advanced dreamers, the polar bears and the native Australians, and I was helping, part of the committee on dream bridge building. And now you are here with me, he says, and we are building bridges too. What else do you want to ask me? We are winding down our talks. You know that. I know, I say. I felt this morning that you were going to say Thanksgiving, a special day for us when we met, when we married a year later, the day to give thanks to each other and to life for our time together. That's in 1 week. I know you've been steering me to that, an end to these official talks. We've come so far since you passed only 9 weeks ago. That seems so strange. What is 9 weeks? It's nothing at all. And an eternity, too. That's time, he says. That's how time really is. It's nothing. And it's forever, too. I understand how you feel. On the one hand, you don't want to stop. You don't want to go forward. You want to stay in the closet with the coats and, and what snug and warm. And another part of you is already outside, looking at the light in the snow, meeting the strange, unusual creatures of that other realm. It's like your hips. One side wants to go, and one side wants to stay and sleep and not move at all. Yes, that's it, I say. I'd like to explore and move into this new life. I'm just not sure how. One step at a time, he says, lightly, with love and curiosity and trust. I'm with you, supporting you, helping you let go and move on. Call it an anniversary present. You can do this because you know, like I do, that we are always connected. This reality between us is always present. We lived this life together. It had its ups and downs, but it was perfect for us to love and learn what we both wanted to learn, right? I know, I say. I still have a lot of tears around this. I miss that life because I love that life. Sometimes I get lost in sadness, thinking you won't be here for certain things, and I miss you. But at the same time, I know you're here. I feel you. And lots of times I see you smiling at me and laughing and holding my hand or cupping my shoulder. And I love that too. I feel I'm stretching into something new and exciting. But I also miss you, back and forth. My hips shifting forward and back. It's a terrible tango. It's a beautiful tango, he says. It's full of passion and intensity and so much love. I know you are dancing for yourself and for me and for others too. When you share these feelings, you are helping others too. So where do we go from here? I ask. What's your plan? I don't have a plan, he says. I'm following the flow, flowing with the flow. You are too, right? We're both giving it up and flowing down the river together. We have a little more to finish. I don't know what the topics are, but I feel influence from the guides steering us. And then we find resolution, a good place to come ashore, build a fire, eat some fish, write a book. I'll float with you until you feel safe and secure in your new world. Then I'll go explore, travel beyond the mountains, and later we can compare notes. So you do have a plan, I say. I guess I do, he says. It's our plan, not just mine. You're sharing my thoughts now. You can feel the flow of this and how we've been guided all along. Yes, I say, I love that we have this experience together. It's so special, and it's helped me so much. I wish you were here. And yet, if you were, none of this would be happening. That's a special little paradox for you, for us. A little gem shining bright, created by us, and ours to share with each other and with others too. And that's part of the bridge we are helping to create between life and afterlife. I'm in your heart, my love, and you are my love. You've always been. We'll meet again in a different way and we'll laugh about this and say, wasn't that a good life? Wasn't that a frustrating life with so many challenges and difficulties? Wasn't that a beautiful life with so many laughs and so much fun and so much love? What a full life. I love you, I say. I love you too, he says. It's okay to smile, you know. Let the tears flow and then remember to smile. I'll smile with you. We'll smile together and we'll keep on flowing and living and loving, each in our own way and together too. Okay. I guess I didn't want to say too much about that chapter. That's for all of us to each take it in our own way. I hope it helps you. All right. As usual, all the links are below in the description, website, channel, books. All right. More coming. Take care.